We had a mouse run across the floor while we were watching television. We just had the blue hue of the television, and this is before we became brother and sister. And so she's like, "Is that a mouse?" I'm like, "Oh my God, that's a mouse!" I shrieked louder than my wife, y'all. I did. I was like, "Oh my goodness, what do we do?" She goes, "Let me call Dad." Like, you cannot call your father about this. I can't have that. So we got to figure out how to take care of this mouse problem. And so we did the hot lava game, right? Because we didn't want to step where the mouse was. So she's on the couch, I'm on the recliner, and I start balancing on that recliner. Like, okay, so we're gonna swap seats. You get on the recliner, I'm gonna get on the couch, and you do this whole thing, and it's a balancing thing, which I was very proud we didn't fall. And she gets on the recliner, and I jump from the couch to the kitchen, just in case that little bitty mouse was anywhere near me. And she goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Just watch for it." And I went under the couch to see if it leaves the couch. And so I went to the kitchen and I grabbed a can of Raid, because that's all I could find. I don't know how to kill a mouse. That wasn't part of the deal. But to be a homeowner, I just wanted to marry this woman. You know, all of a sudden all these other things happen. Okay, you got a house, you got to manage a house, all sorts of things. You got to be the man who kills rodents and everything else. So I come back with a can of Raid. She goes, "What is that going to do?" I said, "I don't know, but I'm sure I wouldn't like it if someone sprayed it on me." So I'm so just jazzed up about this. I said, "Okay, I'm going to lift the couch and let me know if it goes any other direction." And so we lift the couch, and it was all slow motion. The couch was a lot less heavy than I thought it was, because it just lifted. It went, and I saw the mouse, and we saw the mouse saw us. He's like, "Oh, what is that?" And the couch lands on the mouse, and all we see is mouse butt and his tail. And I didn't know what to do, so I'm like, I unloaded that entire can of Raid on the mouse butt, soaked it in a lake of Raid. And she goes, "What do we do now?" I said, "I don't know. I ain't touching it." So I called my brother. And it's like 2 a.m. Hey, what's going on? I'm like, "Hey, don't ask questions. Just get over here right now." "What's going on?" "I think I killed him." And this is how you know you got a good brother. "I'll be right there." He ends up going to the front door, and the couch is blocking the front door, and he's like tapping on the window, like, "No, go around. He's dead there." He comes through the back door and he goes, "What's going on? Who'd you kill?" Like, "Him. I don't know his name. He's a squirrely little fella." "The mouse?" "Yeah." "You called me over here for a mouse?" "Well, yeah." "Well, what am I supposed to do then?" "I don't know. Get it out of my house." So my brother goes over there and he picks it up, and sure enough, the whole top end of that mouse was completely flattened from the back of that couch. And he tries to put it in my trash can. "No! You take that thing outside." We had a dryer that wouldn't dry, and I didn't know what to do. I learned that, maybe the dryer vent is packed full of lint. And we had this house, and it had a slab foundation where the idiots that built the house put the dryer vent through the PVC pipe through the slab and out the side of the house. And so I had to try to figure out how to clean it, and it was a pretty long distance. I didn't know what to do. But I had a gas blower, so hey, that'll probably help. That seemed like 100 miles an hour, let's shoot that thing out, whatever it is. So that's what I did. So I decided to get the blower, and I'm trying to crank it in the house. Figured out that was a bad idea. Because these things don't crank right off the bat. You know, you pull it, and it's like, but you get these fumes in the house. And of course, Kelly, she's got to complain. Like, couldn't be her nose, it didn't work. No, I'll be your ear. Yeah. So finally, I decided to I duct taped the nozzle to the dryer vent. Like, I took the dryer to the side, put the duct tape in the nozzle right there. So then I took just the blower, which looks stupid by itself. It's just this thing. It's like this box. And it's very difficult to start when you don't have the nozzle to hold down with your foot. So I'm like a tear, pulling it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Finally get it running, come into the house, do the quick connect, and that's why I remember the louvered thing on the outside of the house for the dryer vent. I never took it off. Wasn't going back on now. That was in a million pieces. And there was this trail of lint going from my house to the other house, because 12 feet away, because that's what builders do nowadays. So I've got all this lint, and in the masonite siding, which is very soft, sat this rodent that I had just shot like a cannon from my house into his house. My neighbor, his name was Nick, he's from Bosnia, Muslim, he didn't know what to do. He must have been scared of something. I think there are snakes out here, Nick.